Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku daily analysis for the S&P 500 for Thursday, March the 15th, 2012. Well, a white body candle today, and the white body denotes the buyers making net bullish progress, and this is compared to the previous day's trading where we had a small black body. So the buyers have gained some solid upside momentum. We actually have the buyers opening towards the low and closing towards the high, which means that the buyers have closed with very strong control of this market, and they've shown very strong commitment to taking this market throughout the trading day. Previous day's trading we had a spinning top type candle that did set the market up for a potential change of trend, and with any potential changes of trend we require confirmation of that change, and confirmation would have been a candle that made a lower high and a lower low. This candle failed to trade down near the low of the candle and took out the high in quite a bullish manner. The previous day's trading found resistance at the 1400 round number level, and today we've actually closed above there in a bullish way. So that could be quite a good sign that the market has built some momentum to trade higher in this market. Above here though, we don't have any strong resistance until the market trades up to 1440. So if this is enough bullish momentum, we could quickly over the next week or so see the market testing up around the 1440 level. In terms of Ichimoku, we have a bullish market in all three time frames by trading above the cloud, above the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen, and the Chikou span is above the corresponding price action and confirming the bullish activity that we're seeing in all three time frames. If we do see this market come off, then there isn't any support until the market trades to roughly around this previous swing high around 1378, and then certainly a lot of strong support at the 1370.59 or 58 level, which was an area of resistance previously. We have the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen also trading around that level, which makes it an even more important level and a very strong level of support. But today, bullishness all round. The size of the body is not too big, and doesn't suggest that we could see the buyers taking a bit of a rest. This market now is prepared to build on this momentum. We should watch the high of this current candle for a potential continuation of the trend to the upside, and perhaps a test up to around the 1440 level over the next week or so. Next, moving to gold, and here we see a white body candle continuing the trend to the downside. It was actually an inside bar in bar chart terms, and that's a bar where we have a lower high but a higher low, and doesn't change the trend. So the previous trend remains in force, and that was a downtrend. The white body suggests that the buyers have made net bullish progress, as opposed to the previous 3 days where the sellers made net bearish progress. So we have a change of momentum in this market, and quite an important change. Yesterday I highlighted the fact that after these 3 very large black bodies and this extreme day, that the market may have been ready to take a rest, and that happens quite often when we have the market at extremes, and that's exactly what we're seeing here for today's trading. We did see the market find support at this level at 1643.7 that I've highlighted previously, where the market found support yesterday and failed to close beyond, and the market tested below there, opened just below, tested below, and the buyers came in quite strongly. However, the market did find resistance at the 1667 level, which was previous support, and now acted as resistance, and we can see from the shadow on the top of this candle that the buyers lost commitment up around that area. So here we have a candle where the buyers have taken control of the market. They've shown some good upside momentum. They've however only closed with a moderate amount of control, and they did lose commitment as they tested the resistance level at 1667, but by the same token the sellers lost commitment down around the 1643.7 level. In terms of Ichimoku, we're now trading within the cloud once again, so the market is neutral in big picture terms, and bearish in the medium term and fast term timeframes by trading below the Kijun Sen and the Tenkan Sen. And the Kijun Sen is now pointing flat, and very often price action is attracted back towards there, so there's a very strong possibility that we could see this market trade higher. The barrier to that will be 1667, and then we do have potentially strong resistance at 1676 at the Tenkan Sen. Very strong resistance all the way up through the cloud, especially around this round number 1700. If we do see the market trade off, then obviously 1643.7 is very strong. The bottom of the cloud here is a very strong level, coincides roughly with that zone, and then good solid support down around 1625. So a market which is neutral in big picture terms, remaining bearish in the faster time frames, but really momentum in the very short term has swung to the buyers. We'll see if they can break this barrier around 1667. Next, moving to light sweet crude oil, and here we have a continuation of the trend to the downside today, a candle that's made a lower high and a lower low. It's a doji type candle, and that's a candle where the market opens and closes roughly in the same area. Doji means that the neither side has really made any bullish nor bearish net progress in the day between the open and the close, and that's quite significant. With Japanese candlesticks, the size of the body is quite important, and at the end of a downtrend, this is not the sort of candle that you'd like to see for continuation of the trend to the downside. It does suggest that there is a strong possibility that we could see the market trade back up in the first time frame. So the high of the current candle becomes very important if the market is going to make a higher high and a higher low and confirm that change of trend. We do have a very large shadow on the bottom of this candle, and that represents the sellers losing commitment. So we're in a downtrend, and for previous days trading, the sellers were strongly committed and they've lost that commitment. So quite a change of momentum in the market. It's swung away from the sellers, but certainly not to the buyers. The buyers have closed with a weak amount of control in this market, but it's not strong. So the story here really is about the sellers lacking the strength that they had for the previous day's trading. Now, the market did test below this window that was opened previously, and that has held as a strong area of support previously on 1, 2, and now has potential to hold on the third occasion. The window has been closed, however, and officially closed today when we've traded all the way through there, but significantly the market has failed to actually close beyond that level. The market has tested beyond that level but failed to close there, so that is a very important area of support for this market over the next coming week or so. In terms of Ichimoku, the market is bullish in the long term and the medium term time frames by trading above the cloud and the Kijun Sen, but bearish in the short term time frame by trading below the Tenkan Sen, and the market has been trading below the Tenkan Sen for quite some time. We can see how the Tenkan Sen has been acting as an area of important resistance for this market, and we should watch that area today for resistance. If we do see the market, the Tenkan Sen fail to hold as resistance, we could have seen quite a change in sentiment in this market, so it's an important area to watch. Above there we do have strong resistance at the 106.95 level, and then beyond extending up to 110.45. In the same manner that the Tenkan Sen is held as resistance, the Kijun Sen today is held as support. The Kijun Sen has turned flat and has attracted price action back towards there, and we've seen buyers come in. So that's a very important level of support for this market for the next few days trading as well. So overall, mixed signals in this market, bullish in the higher time frames but bearish in the short term time frame, but there is potential for the market to take out that area. If we do see that change of trend, watch up to around the 106.95 level.